Hello people of the internet, my name is Maximum Legend and welcome back to another Warframe build video. Today, as promised, we have Chroma, the Dragon Warframe. So, over the past couple of months, and over the past year that I've been playing Warframe, I've heard a lot about this Warframe. I've heard a lot about how tanky he used to be, how he used to be the best Warframe, and how now he's only really used for terrorless captures. And personally, after using him for a little bit of time and after getting his build more or less completed, I don't really understand why people give him so much slack. I mean, he's such a good Warframe. So, today we will be going over his abilities, his stats, the build that I created for him, as well as seeing how well he stacks up against Nidus, the current King of Tank that we have. So, let's get right into that. So first of all, we have the actual build. So this is not a completed build. Not by far. It is nowhere near as complete as I want it to be. I'd rather that Arcane Fury be an Arcane Guardian. I'd rather that Flow be Gladiator Aegis. I'd rather a lot of these mods be able to be maxed out. I'd rather Xylus mod slot be Power Drift instead of being sad and empty. There's a lot of things I'd like to do to this that I'm not able to do because I've run out of resources and I still need to get more things before finishing this video. But alas, I have deadlines to meet and you guys want more build videos. So this is as complete as it's got. It's still very powerful. It's still incredibly hard to stop, but like I said, it could be better. Now, let's take a look at his abilities. So, first of all, I'd like to say his first ability, we don't care about it. His fourth ability, we really do not care about it at all. It is his second and third ability that make him such a force to reckon with. So, let's take a look at that. So, first of all, we have Elemental Ward. This is one that's a little more, you have to actually look into it and see what it does, but as it says in its description, depending on Chroma's elemental alignment, an offensive area of effect is created, and Chroma and its nearby allies are imbued with defensive energy. Now, each of these energies, it goes off of your energy color. So, the one that we're going to be focusing on, and the only one you should probably be focusing on at all, is white. There are a few others, a few blues that have it as well, but white is the easiest one to be guaranteed to get it on without having to search a little. So, what white gives you is the Ice Chroma. Ice Chroma basically increases how much armor Chroma has, and not by a small amount either. I haven't done the calculations, mainly because not a lot of people seem to know exactly how it works, but from what I can tell, it's giving him upwards of 2,000 to 3,000 armor. And then we have Vex Armor. Vex Armor is pretty obvious as to what it does. It says, when shields are hit, Chroma's armor grows, and when health takes a hit, weapon damage increases. So it can get up to a 906% increase to armor, and a 712% increase to damage. Now, the reason Chroma used to be so powerful was because you'd be able to activate these in any order, and they would buff each other. So activate Elemental Ward, and then activate Vex Armor. Vex Armor would go off of your armor value, including Elemental Ward. Basically meaning you'd gain 906% of Elemental Ward plus your actual original armor value, which was insanely overpowered. Now it's just additive, and it's sad, so it doesn't really work too well, but I mean, for starting stats of just this, getting up to this much is pretty good. The only thing I don't like is this, but honestly, it really doesn't matter. You should be picking up enough energy to keep that up at all times anyways. So, let us take a look and see how it stands up against Nidus. So, this is going to be up against 8 Corrupted Heavy Gunners, as usual. Let's activate the second and third. It doesn't matter what order you activate them in anymore because of the recent update. So let's see how he does. So as you can see, he's pretty tanky. He does pretty good against level 100s. Now, he's not as tanky as he could be, like I said, but honestly, for how slowly his health is actually being drained, he's doing pretty good. I mean, granted, he can actually die eventually. It'll just take them a while. And that's assuming that you're completely AFK and you're not doing anything to fight back. Now, let's wait for these abilities. Hang on. Let's just... There we go. Now, let's see how he does without anything. Without any of his abilities. So, this is going to be a lot different. You're going to see him melt a lot faster. And you'll clearly see the difference in how much armor he has. So that's just one or two enemies actually shooting. Let's get all of them. Come on, come on. Come on, guys. See, my health is being torn apart, absolutely just ripped and shredded. So yeah, it kills you pretty quickly. It's not fun. So the only real weaknesses I see in this build is that you cannot recast his second and third ability. So after activating them, there is no recast. They stay on until they run out of duration, and then you can activate them again. So, unlike some of the other abilities out there that have recasting capabilities and can basically just refresh the duration while it's still active, which is very useful, sadly, Chroma does not have that. So, DE, if you're watching my videos, you know, that could be something you could put in and kind of make him a little more relevant than he used to be, without absolutely destroying him and making him as broken as he used to be. Now, all this being said, there's a lot of stuff we could do in the future to make this build a little more powerful. I mean, it's based off of massive amounts of armor and just having you know, as high damage reduction passively as you possibly can. So, some of those new mecha mods could be really useful as just increasing your armor by a good amount. I don't know how the calculations will fit in or how it will fit in with the two abilities with Elemental Ward and Vex armor, but it could be very interesting to look into that. So if anyone has figured out those calculations already, you know, please link me to them in the comments below. Be great to actually be able to make a full video on Chroma with a fully complete build that has no weaknesses in it. That would be great. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Any amount of love is great. It always helps. Every little bit of it does. In the future, I will be doing some more survival challenge videos, so you guys can look forward to that. And I will be also doing Necros and Necros Prime. So I will see you all in the next video.